Good afternoon, and welcome back to Preparing for the Collapse. I am Spiritwalker, your host, and today I'm going to be showing you how to save over $270. Over $270 with an initial investment of about $49 on your health-related products. Specifically, Ashwagandha. Now, those of you who know of the health benefits of ashwagandha root and take this every day, you know how important this video is. But ashwagandha capsules can be quite expensive. This is a premium natural supplement, and boy, it can get expensive according to who you buy it from. I did some math today, and I just want to share with you if you buy 60 capsules of ashwagandha, what you can expect these days. So, according to my research, anywhere from $28 clear down to $20.49 for the cheap stuff, and up to $22.89 for the expensive stuff. Now, that's just 60 capsules. We're talking about spending $20 to $22 average on just 60 capsules of ashwagandha root. Okay, so how can you save over $270 with an initial investment of $49 when it comes to ashwagandha root and a lot of other root powders that you would probably purchase and take in a capsule form for supplement purposes? Well, the way to do it is to fill the capsules yourself. Now, in today's world, it's more important than ever to be self-sufficient. And here on Preparing for the Collapse, we're all about getting you ready for whenever you need to be more self-sufficient, which is right now. And it becoming more and more important, more and more hard to live. There's an old saying that says, surviving is easy, living is hard. Well, when it comes to taking care of your health naturally, it's expensive and it's hard. So today I'm going to show you what you can do, and it's a very simple process. Now, I've got all the math broken down for you, and I've been doing this for pretty much the entire year of 2025, and my savings has stacked up over $1,000, and that's no joke. I'm not lying to you. We're talking about 60 capsules of ashwagandha root costing you $20 to $22, maybe up to $28 for 60 capsules. And I can show you how to get this for initial investment of $49, and it will last you practically almost the entire year. I'm not kidding. All right, so let's get into it, all right? I'm going to show you how to fill your own capsules. What we have here is a pack of 00 clear, vegan, non-GMO, empty capsules. Now, I bought this from Amazon, but you can get it all over the place. I got it for a good price. I'll share that with you. What we have here is 2 pounds of organic ashwagandha root powder, and this right here cost me approximately, let me look at my cheat sheet. All right, so we're looking at 23 bucks for 2 pounds of organic ashwagandha root powder. Okay? The same thing that comes in a bottle like this with 60 capsules in it. Now, you can get 180 capsules. You can probably get more than that. Really bulk, you could buy like 300 at a time, but we're talking about some money here. All right, so after you got your 2 pound ashwagandha root powder in a bag, organically grown, of course, and you've got your 00 bag. Now, you can get this in different sizes. Mine just happens to be 1,000 because I want it to last as long as possible. I'm all about saving as much money as possible. And then you're going to need some little brown bottles, and a pack of like 6 might have cost me $7 on Amazon. And then if you want to put some labels on there, I got all fancy with my label because we have our brand Bourbon Barrel Apothecary And we just like to see it on there, but we actually sell this as well, so the labels come in handy. And we also got this little kit. Now this is a capsule filling kit. That's all it is. Let's see what comes in the capsule filling kit. Before I show you, I'm going to look at my cheat sheet one more time. I paid $9.49 for this little capsule filling kit on Amazon. What does it come with for $9 and some change? It comes with 2 capsule holders, different sizes, because you can make all sorts of sizes of capsules. And the largest hole up here is the 00 size. It comes with 2 miniature funnels that are made to fill your capsules with less mess. It comes with a little brush for cleaning up. We've got a very long powder spoon. I like this one. It's real handy because it's so long. It doesn't make such a mess. This is a packer. This is what you use to pack your capsules. It has a packer on the end. The packer screws off. I can screw that right off. And it comes with a little package of adapters for different size capsules. Pretty handy. It comes with a second and third small spatula. Very small. Okay? I don't even use these. And then it comes with a very small poker that looks like a cell phone key. And I don't use this. Not even sure what it's for, but I don't have any need to use it. So that's what comes in this kit for $9.49. And this is a very well made kit. It is sturdy. And the only thing that I use to fill capsules out of this kit comes in multiple different colors, multiple sizes. This one is just all I needed. But this is all I need to fill my capsules every single time. Sorry about that. A spoon and a capsule holder. That's all I need. I just simply take a saucer and I'm going to show you how to fill your own capsules. Alright? Take your capsule holder, stick that down there. Take your spoon, set it off to the side. Get your powder, whatever you're going to fill into your capsules. Now, it don't have to be ashwagandha. I mean, I fill turmeric capsules. We fill maca, black maca, the maca root. We fill capsules with that. I mean, you can do all sorts of things. Now, I just scooped out a nice little pile, okay, of the ashwagandha root powder. Set that off to the side. I got it on my little saucer here. The next thing that I'm going to do is get a container, little bowl, take some of these capsules, and I only fill 60 at a time, and I don't have to do it that often, so I think it's pretty decent to do 60 at a time. Alright, now, lots of these little capsules, and these things are so easy to use. These are very easy. All you do is you simply pull them apart. You have a top and you have a bottom. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of these capsules. We're going to pull the top off. Then we're just going to set it right here into the holder. Now I can't pick it up and show you because if I do, it's going to fall out the bottom of the holder. But I've already showed you the holes. You just set the bottom piece, the long piece of your capsule. These things are so hard to hold on to. You just set the long piece into your holder and it sets upright. You take your little spatula, and I'll angle the camera so you can see better. And what you're going to do, you're just going to take a little scoop. You're going to place it into the capsule. Angle a little bit more. Alright, so I just put a scoop into the capsule, and then I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to push it down. And I'm going to do that again, and again, and again. And I'm going to keep doing that until I feel a resistance inside this capsule. Now, a little thing I want to tell you about buying your root powder, supplement powders. There's 2 ways you can buy it. Sometimes it comes with gelatin. It'll say gelatinized. Okay. Now I have a maca powder that is gelatinized. The reason it's gelatinized is because when you add gelatin to your supplement powder, it is easier to pack into a capsule. So this caps, if you don't have it, it takes longer, which you see it's taking quite some time to do this one because there's no gelatin in my ashwagandha. And the next time I buy this, I'm going to actually be seeking out gelatinized ashwagandha. All right, so we have the capsule filled to the top. Okay, I have felt the resistance, therefore I know there's enough in there. Now I'm simply going to take the top of the capsule, I'm going to place it on there, and you just push down. Now I know you probably can't hear this, but this is the last step. Put it between your fingers and gently squeeze. You seen the dust? It snaps into place. It's just that simple. This capsule is ready to go. Let's see if you can get a good shot of it. Yeah? Now, you may be wondering, and I'm just going to drop it into the bottle. You may be wondering, well, how much milligrams are you supposed to put in there, and how are you supposed to know? Now I'm filling another capsule. Well, that takes a little bit of math. What you do to figure out how many milligrams you're going to be taking, you first look that up. And I'll tell you right now, if you're an adult, okay, you want to take a ashwagandha supplement for the health benefits, you'll take it every day, one time a day, and you'll take 2,000 milligrams. You can take less, and it's not going to hurt you. You can take more, and it's not going to hurt you. But the recommended pharmaceutical grade through the herbalist associations nationwide, worldwide, is 2,000 milligrams at least in order to get a good benefit from it. So then once you learn that you need 2,000 milligrams of the ashwagandha root a day, then it's just a matter of taking a little bit of math and finding out according to the manufacturer's recommended instructions on the back, what it would take for 00 capsules or any other size that you want to look up, and it's a preference, how much it would take to fill that to get to 2,000 milligrams. Well, I've already done the math for you because I take this every single day, and I have been for, like I said, most of 2025. But I take 2,000 milligrams a day, and make sure I'm right about that. I got instructions on the back of my bottle. 1 capsule a day filled at the 00 size happens to be 2,000 milligrams. So basically, if you take 1 capsule a day, you are taking the recommended dosage for an adult of ashwagandha root powder to get the benefits. And what are the benefits? Well, that's a good question. So ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb. What that means is the more you take it, the better it works, the more powerful it becomes for you. I am taking this, and for the same reason that most people would be taking it, is because it helps you become resilient to stress. Who don't need more of that these days? I mean, we're living in a world that has gone crazy, folks. There's that snap. See the dust fall off? I love it. It just tells me I've done it right. But we're talking about a supplement, an herb that helps you become more resilient to stress the longer you take it. And that is not the only benefit that ashwagandha has. For those of you who have high blood pressure, it helps lower high blood pressure over time. For those of you who have arteriosclerosis, it helps in softening the arteries over time. All right? For those of you who have sleep problems, just can't seem to to get ahead with that, ashwagandha helps you sleep better over time. I see over time with all of this, because this is how adaptogenic herbs work. The longer you take it, the better it becomes. Once again, snap. And I just keep doing that until this little 60 capsule bottle is full. Now, let's talk about the savings, because I promised you over $270 in savings for the $49 investment. All right, so I've done a little bit of math here for you, done a little bit of homework. On the high end, if you buy 60 capsules of ashwagandha root powder, you're talking anywhere from $22 to $28, okay? Average of about $22.89. On the low end, which is the cheap brands, which it's not even guaranteed you're going to be getting, ashwagandha. I mean, what are they putting in this? They're not tested for the most part. So we're talking $20.49 average for the cheap stuff. All right, for a bag of 1,000 double O capsules, it's $17.89. These are Amazon prices. I like to shop Amazon because they deliver really fast and they've got tons of stuff. I always find what I need. $17.89 for this 1,000 capsules. Now, for the little kit, this is $9.49. A one-time investment. All right, that comes up to a grand total of $47.87 before taxes. $47.87, and you get 2 pounds of ashwagandha root, 1,000 empty capsules, and a capsule filling kit. $47, less than $50, people. Less than $50. Okay, again, we're looking at anywhere from $20.49 up to $28 and some change for 60 capsules of pre-filled ashwagandha supplement. Now, how much can you make with this bag, and this little kit? Well, I've done that math for you as well. We're talking 16 bottles. That's not a joke. 16 bottles of 60 capsules each. Now, what would that cost you? Well, I mean, we're talking $327.84 before taxes. Over $320 for 16 bottles. The same thing here. All you're doing is filling it yourself, and you paid $47.87 when you could have bought 16 bottles pre-filled with a name brand on it for $327.84 before taxes. That is a savings of $279.97 whopping cents. But that is how you can save over $270 on ashwagandha root powder and numerous other ones, turmeric, maca root, to name a few. Okay? Now, in today's world, there's nothing more important than saving all the money you possibly can. Because it's not only food that's out of control price-wise, but anything health-related, you know what? Anything life-related. I feel sorry for everybody, including myself. But there's ways, and the way is self-sufficiency, people. Become self-sufficient. Do things for yourself. This is a stock. 2 pounds will last probably longer than, well, I don't want to say it's going to last longer than a year. It's going to how much you take it, but it may last an entire year. I bought this months and months ago. I can't even remember when, and it's already October, and I've still got, crap, there's so much in here. It must weigh 1.5 pounds. And this will last you close to 8 months, 9 months, according to how much you take it. So, I mean, you're not going to be wasting money. And once you get this kit, you can take that off of what your investment would be. And, and this right here is going to last a whole lot longer than the capsules. So you're going to probably buy 2 bags of the capsules before you buy 1 bag of this, maybe even 3. I'm on my second bag. But my first bag was 500. This one is 1,000, and it's about halfway down. And I still have probably 1.5 pounds of ashwagandha root powder. So I'll probably go through 3 bags of capsules before I have to buy one more bag of this ashwagandha root powder. And that is how you can save a lot of money, folks. Self-sufficiency is the way to go. Thank you very much for watching me today, and I hope that you learned how to fill your own capsules with your ashwagandha root powder. Turmeric and maca are pretty much the same way. And we'll be looking for you again right back here on Preparing for the Collapse to show you how to save money, become self-sufficient, and live a better, more rewarding life. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Check out our links. Even if you don't buy anything, by clicking the links, we get lots of little perks, and we appreciate your support. Have a wonderful evening.